这是一个关于忠诚、善良，特别是慈悲的故事。
This is a story about loyalty, inner beauty, and most importantly, compassion.
从最渺小的虫子到最庞大的动物，人类必须学会面对生灵怀有悲悯之心。
One must show compassion to all living things, from the smallest insect to the largest mammal.
但有时，人们往往忘记倾听自己的心声，相反，他们会用双眼、双手和身体去思考。
Sometimes, though, people forget to listen to their heart. They think with their eyes, their hands, their liver instead.
很久以前，一位商人曾因受到警示而将悲悯谨记于心。
Many moons ago, one merchant was reminded of the importance of compassion.
在古老的中国，有一只神鹿时常在河边悠闲地漫步。
In ancient China, a deity roamed the riverside in the form of a deer.
它的美丽令人惊叹，皮毛好似云朵柔软，鹿角的闪亮媲美星辰。
He was stunning, with fur as soft as the clouds above, and antlers bright enough to rival the stars.
它的毛发闪烁着9种色彩，光彩夺目，每一种都像千变万化的水波一样起伏错落。
His coat dazzled with 9 different shades at a time. Each one ebbed and flowed like the changing water.
因此，人们称它为9色鹿。
It was no wonder he became known as the deer of 9 colors.
在一个夜晚，瞬间电闪雷鸣，风雨交加，9色鹿在河边蜷起身体，在夜色中入眠。
One night, while lightning flashed and thunder echoed among the hills, the deer of 9 colors was tucked up near the waterside, settled for the evening.
在睡意来临之际，他听到遥远而绝望的呼救声。
Moments before he could be caught by the lull of sleep, the deer heard a distant and desperate cry.
救命啊！救救我！
Help! Help me!
老天爷，老天爷，如果您能听到我的恳求，我求求您救救我！
Gods, if you hear my plea, abandon your post and help!
这是一位远来行商的商人，在被急流卷走时，只能抓紧船只残存的碎片。
A merchant was being rushed downstream by the current.
河水凶狠地拍打着商人的身体，他的呼救声变得越来越微弱。
The river spitefully heaved against its banks, as if trying to burst free, and with each call, the merchant's voice grew weaker.
救命啊！这根本没有用。商人绝望地想，没有人可以听得到。
It's no good, the merchant thought. Nobody's listening.
在希望几乎破灭的时候，光芒万丈的神鹿在风暴之中降临，毫不犹豫地纵身跃入冰冷的河水。
Out of the storm emerged the radiant deer, and without thought, he plunged into the icy river below.
抓住我！
Hold on to me.
他的声音平静而清晰，在疾风骤雨中带来一片温暖。
His voice was calm and clear, warmth amid the booming storm.
商人因呛入许多的水而连连咳嗽，他承诺自己会永生永世做神鹿忠心的奴仆。
Coughing and spluttering from all the water he'd inhaled, the merchant promised to loyally serve the deer forevermore.
你不必做我的奴仆，回去吧。我只希望你承诺我2件事。
I do not need eternal servitude. You are free to return home. Just promise me 2 things.
第一，我所拯救的生命必须纯真善良。
Firstly, that the life I have saved will be a good, compassionate one.
第二，你不得向任何人透露我今日的行踪。
Secondly, that you will never reveal to anyone you met me by the river today.
我答应，我当然答应您。 商人感激不尽，连连答应。
I promise, of course I promise, the thankful merchant replied.
他们随后各自启程，遍体鳞伤的商人脱离与死神的搏斗，独自踏上了归家的路。
The two parted ways, and the merchant, bruised and battered from his brush with death, returned home.
一日清晨，王后睁开疲惫的双眼，身体因为贪婪的渴望而倍感不适。
That morning, the queen woke up with jade eyes and a stomach sick from greed.
她梦到了九色鹿，
She dreamt about the deer of 9 colors.
她看到每一处阴影都熠熠闪光，仿佛九色鹿就在她的面前。
She could see each shade sparkling, as if the deer himself was before her.
王后迷恋上了九色神鹿，
The queen became obsessed with the deer.
她急切地渴求一件九色鹿皮制成的华美披风，得不到便整日闭门不出。
She so desperately wanted a cloak made from the deer of 9 colors' beautiful skin that she refused to leave her room.
她的身体越发虚弱，但却因为贪婪而一意孤行。
She grew sicker and more perverse with greed.
国王深爱着他的妻子，对王后愈演愈烈的痴狂忧心忡忡。
The king, who loved his wife dearly, grew concerned with the queen's growing madness.
除了颁发榜文，他别无选择。
He saw no other choice than to issue a royal proclamation. He announced to the kingdom this:
王室已知，九色神鹿栖身在此。
It has come to our attention that a mystical deer of 9 colors has taken residence in our kingdom.
凡捕九色鹿者，金银满斗，官封一县。
Any individual who captures the deer shall be in receipt of untold riches and a place in my court.
然而，事与愿违，寻找神鹿所花费的时间越来越久。
However, days of searching turned into weeks.
国王仍然没有为他的妻子寻到他渴望的九色披风。
Still, the king was no closer to sourcing his wife her cloak.
还能有找到的那一天吗？国王叹息道。
Will this search ever end? The king groaned. 商人建好了一艘新船，已从海上航行归来。 The merchant, having built a new boat, returned from his trip across the sea.
他很快得知了国王的布告，
He swiftly learned of the king's decree.
卑鄙的商人见利忘义，立刻抛弃了自己对神鹿的承诺。
Immediately, the weak man forgot his promise to the deer of 9 colors.
他为同样折磨着王后的贪婪之心所震惊。
He was stunned by the same throes of greed that beguiled the queen.
商人来到宫殿前，厚颜无耻地向国王喊话。
The merchant traveled to the palace and cheekily called out to the king.
皇上，这九色鹿的布告是怎么回事？
What's all this about a deer?
国王深深地叹息，为过去几个月的诸多失望感到疲惫不堪。
The king sighed, exhausted by the past few months' many disappointments.
我们正在找寻一头神鹿，它身上的色彩胜过彩虹。
We're looking for a magical deer with more colors than the rainbow.
一共多少种颜色？7种，还是9种？
How many colors is that? 7, 8?
9种。国王地狱的回答，一种都不能少。
9, the king replied glumly, and no less.
如果您要找的是九色鹿，那我能直接带您去找到它。
Oh, well, if it's the deer of 9 colours you're looking for, I can lead you straight to him.
商人说到做到，朝着他曾被救起的河畔前去。
The merchant, true to this word at least, headed toward the riverside where he'd been saved.
九色鹿仿佛一直在等待着他们。
The deer of 9 colours appeared to have been waiting for them.
他的眼中满是忧伤，秀美的皮毛随风飘荡。
His eyes were saddened, and his lovely fur bristled in the breeze.
当国王拉开弓箭时，九色鹿平静而低沉地张开了口。
As the king gripped his bow, the deer began to speak, calmly and lowly.
好你个商人，你违背了曾对我许下的2个诺言。
You, merchant, have broken both of your promises to me.
国王停下动作，疑惑地转向局促不安的商人。
The king paused, confused, and turned to the sheepish merchant.
他说的是什么意思？
What does he mean?
神鹿继续说道：“在一场猛烈的风暴中，我将此人从汹涌的河水中救了出来。”
The deer continued. I saved this man from the heaving river during a cruel storm.
作为对生命的挽救的报答，他曾对我许下2个诺言。
In return for his life and freedom, he promised me 2 things.
第一，我所赋予他的生命必须纯真善良，慈悲为怀。
Firstly, the life I granted him would be a good, compassionate one.
第二，他不得向任何人透露曾在河边见过我。
Secondly, he would never reveal to anyone he met me by the river.
在我临死之前，国王您必须知道，他并没有遵守其中任何1个誓言。
Before I die, you should be aware he kept neither vow.
国王对商人的行为憎恶至极。
The king was disgusted at the merchant's actions.
你这样的卑鄙小人，真是让我的王国蒙羞。
Such an individual brings shame upon my kingdom.
我有良善之心，不能杀害如此鲜活美好的生灵。
I am a man of honor, and I cannot kill such a good and wholesome creature. But
但是对于不忠之人，不必如此。
the same cannot be said for a disloyal one.
他朝商人举起了弓箭，
He turned his bow toward the merchant.
商人看到闪闪发光的箭头，开始浑身颤抖，言语不清地求饶。
The merchant began to plead for his life, shivering and stuttering at the sight of the glinting arrow tip.
国王拉动弓弦时，九色鹿再一次张开了口。
As the king began to pull back the string of his bow, the deer spoke once more.
饶他性命，
Do not kill this man.
尽管他胆小懦弱，却也曾是我挽救过的生命。他能做到改过自新。
Cowardly as he is a life I have saved, and can learn to do better.
九色鹿看向瑟瑟发抖的商人，
The deer looked at the trembling merchant.
我的外表美丽是因为我有纯真善良的内心，而你呢？
I am beautiful outside because I am good and compassionate inside. What are you?
商人突然有一种怪异之感，
The merchant began to feel strange.
他由头到脚无比的刺痛，感觉皮肤在疯狂的伸展，
He,
骨节正在错位变形。
he tingled from head to toe and felt his skin stretch and bones warp.
发生了什么？
What's happening?
他试图嘶喊，但却只能听见自己惊恐而生硬的叫声。
He tried to cry out, but the only sound that emerged was an abrupt, startled bray. Aww.
啊，这只驴？不，是商人。他四肢摇摇晃晃，以自己所能达到的最快速度跑远了。
The merchant, ran away from the group as fast as his 4 wobbly legs would carry him.
国王看着他远去，转身面向那只无私的九色鹿。
The king watched him leave and turned to the selfless deer.
真是一头彻头彻尾的蠢驴呀！
Look, an ass through and through.
九色鹿微微一笑。
The deer chuckled.
国王对这个美好生灵的悲悯之心深感敬畏。
The king was in awe of the compassion that the beautiful creature had shown.
因此，国王邀请他在自己的庇护下留在了王国。
So, he invited the deer of 9 colors to remain in the kingdom under his protection.
九色鹿成为了人们代表希望与悲悯的灯塔，为所有迷失在风暴中的人们保驾护航。
The deer became a shining beacon of hope and compassion for all those caught in their own storm.